aged our meat, we unpacked it, we trimmed it, and I think we're ready for the most important part, is to give this a taste and see what we've got here. So we've got some meat here that just has an amazing amount of marbling to it. This prime natural product is just about as marbled as you could have it be. And then put it through the aging process we did, that 45-day process of dry aging, I think really is going to enhance all the qualities that we hope to get out of tasting. So I'm looking forward to trying it.
Today we're going to try to do the simplest way to impart at least other flavors onto it outside of what the taste of the meat. We're going to sear them hard in a pan, a little salt and pepper, very little thing, just a little bit of seasoning, and finish them in the convection oven just to get the meat cooked through, so we have a nice beautiful color throughout without adulterating the meat. So we're just going to, right now we're just going to season up pretty simply. A little bit of kosher salt. Just make sure we have the pans hot here. Get the thing till the point that the oil is, put a little bit of olive oil in there. Almost get that olive oil to smoke. So how hot it is, because we want that pan to sear. As you can see, the olive oil is just starting to smoke. I'm going to take our steaks, not crowding them in the pan. Absolutely, exactly. You would be steaming the meat instead of bringing that beautiful heat in there.
So we're not moving it in the pan either, we're allowing it to sear.
Just sitting there, and the thing about cooking steak and any meat, you don't want to move the meat. You want to let there and let it tell you when it's done. And this should be nicely browned, as you can see. Perfectly seared on one side. The aroma is unbelievable. I'm going to put these quickly to the side here. Let them sear on the sides. I'm just finishing off searing the exposed parts here before it goes in the oven. And these are ready for the oven right now. And I'm going to turn those in a minute. Into a 300-degree oven. Okay, I'm going to think these strips are done. I'm going to quickly test them. There's a little bit of bounce into them, so that's telling me they're just about medium rare. We're going to take them out of the pot and put them right on the cutting board and allow them to finish cooking right here on the cutting board. The ribeye is going to take a little bit longer.
Are we ready?
Absolutely.
Are we ready for the moment? So I'm going to cut into one of these New York strip steaks here. And it looks like you achieved the perfect cook on this, Bob. Really done to a really nice rare, medium rare finish.
That was the color of your choice. That's how I know how you like your steak.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Give you the first taste. Wow.
Wow.
That is what we were trying to achieve.
That's very good.
And that is about as good as it gets. Okay, so now it's time to carve into this ribeye, Bob. So here we have a beautiful prime 45-day aged ribeye, cooked to perfection. Perfect medium rare cook, and that looks about as good as it gets.
You can still see the juices pouring out of that and the marbling from the inside of that meat.
This is, I can recognize this ribeye steak is coming from toward the rib end of the ribeye, or the chuck end, versus the loin end. You see the high quantity of star fat that's right in there as you get closer to the chuck. Let's give that a try, Bob.
Sounds good to me. Look at that, absolutely perfect, gorgeous. It's almost like cheers.
Bon appetit. Perfection. I've never tasted better.
That's the best ribeye I've ever eaten in my life. That is delicious.